This is Corey.
And Patricia.
And we are talking, and this is the name of our podcast.
We are talking.
And this is, if you haven't heard about Anchor Podcast, it's a free podcast. It's a free app where you can download your podcast. Right. They create certain tools that allow you to edit your own podcast right from your phone or computer. And Anchor, they're going to distribute your podcast, whether it's to Spotify, Apple, Google, or many more places. You also can make money from your podcast with no minimal listeners. It's easier. It's everything you need to make it a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Go.
This is Corey.
This is Patricia.
And this is Corey and Patricia talking. And welcome to a new episode of our podcast.
Welcome.
Greetings, everyone. How everybody doing on this Saturday, October the 3rd?
Yes.
October's a lot going on today, this week, the past couple of days. How's your week and how's your day going, my dear?
It's going, so far it's going good. It's going great. And yours?
It's going fine. This week went by kind of fast.
You're kind of, sort of.
Oh, I guess it depends. For me, it did. It's already Saturday. It's already about 5 o'clock on a Saturday.
Yeah. So, I could have sworn I sounded like, that man used to swing on the vine.
Tarzan?
Yeah. Oh my God. Did I really just say that?
Yep, you just did. So it's been a eventful past couple of days.
Yes, it has. It truly has. What?
Oh, nothing. I'm just looking at you.
Huh?
I'm just looking at you.
You like what you see?
Yes.
Oh.
You know why? Wow. Yeah, it's been a lot going on the past couple of days.
It has. A whole lot. A lot going on in the news. A lot going on in sports. Republican and Democrat parties. It's a lot going on.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Of course, the big news is, President Trump and his wife tested positive for COVID-19.
Right.
And it seems like a lot of his inner circle has tested positive.
Yeah.
And not just his inner circle, but a lot of people.
I mean, you said it right. It's basically his inner circle.
And some people that was at that thing they had last week when they introduced the judge.
Yeah. Miss Amy something.
Yeah, Amy Coney Barrett.
Oh.
They introduced her last week, and a couple of people, well, more than a few people tested positive. Even the president of Notre Dame tested positive. He was there, a lot of his aides and his wife. Some people have tested negative.
Right.
Like the VP and his wife tested negative.
Yeah.
So.
And Biden's.
Yeah, they tested negative.
Right.
They might retest though. I don't know how will it pop up now or will it pop up in a couple of days or. So a lot of people it's close. I think it's one of his sons and his wife, I believe, tested negative. I was just saying some people that tested negative.
Yeah.
So he's at Walter Reed Hospital right now. And yeah, it's just.
Yeah, I wish, not wish, but I pray he, get through it.
A speedy recovery.
Yeah.
Probably will, but it's just showing that, anybody can get it. It's kind of like a common, the symptoms not, but people is like catching it, kind of like the common cold.
Mm-hmm.
Touching things or droplets or just, they were sitting, a lot of those guys, most people that went to that, when I introduced the judge last week, some were wearing masks, but a good bit of them were not, and they were sitting really close.
Yeah.
You seen some of those pictures where they just like really close, like full church pew type close.
Yeah.
Some had on masks, but the majority of them did. But I just tell you, anybody can get it. If it spreads like the cold, it's kind of hard not to get it. But I guess when you got a lot of people together like that, and it's just a weird time. Of course, election is less than a month. Well, exactly a month today. The 3rd of next month. It's a month away. Still a lot can happen.
Yeah. I agree. I totally agree. So it's, who did you say in the sports contracted on coronavirus?
Cam Newton tested positive.
So who is, I forgot
I think they canceled that game. They delayed it for at least, I think it's a few days. Maybe longer. And I think some college games. I know some high school games locally got canceled.
Mm-hmm.
People are worried about it's going to come back strong in this fall or winter. Only time will tell. I guess we'll be seeing over the next few months if it's going to peak or not. I also saw an ad, not an ad, but on the local news, so they're talking about the grocery stores and just chain stores in general.
Stocking up.
Stocking up just in case, with toilet paper and everything. And just in case the pandemic increases and the numbers increase.
Yeah.
So they won't be running out of things. They'll be limiting stuff. You can only take 2 of this. They're doing that now. Certain things you're going to take a couple of, so you save it for the next person, which is good.
Yeah.
But if not, just be stocking up weekly before it hit. I guess that's the thing that we all are learning from this. If you need to buy meds, toilet paper or perishable, I already had that stuff up because anything can happen.
Yeah, I agree. Get things like now, because the coronavirus is stacking, back up.
Yeah, he had a couple of those senators, about 3 senators that was there too, also tested positive. With the COVID, sometimes your symptoms don't be the same as the next person. I think having a fever is the majority of it, and being fatigued, just being tired. But you may have some of the symptoms, not all, or you may be asymptomatic. It means you can pass it but not show any of the symptoms.
Yeah.
And symptoms are different, but different people react different. This person may lose smell or taste. This person may not. Everybody's going to have a fever or may not, or fatigue. We had some of them symptoms. We tested a negative.
Negative, sure did.
What, about a couple months ago?
Yep.
And who knows whether the number's going to go up or not. But we have learned from it, just I already be stocked up on the stuff just in case the stores start running out again.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said earlier, I read that article. They said they want to be have everything right. But you never know, mass panic. But they all limited people. You can't go in there and buy up everything anymore. What do you think about it? I look at you.
Why you looking at me like that? What's up? What you gonna do, huh? What's up?
I'm trying to get your opinion.
Oh. Well,
I clicked on something with it. It went away.
Well, I really think it's going to get worse.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a lot of people aren't wearing their masks.
Yeah.
They still socializing. They still, partying and so forth. And there's just basically some people just don't care.
Well, in Florida,
but they don't know how it could affect them.
Yeah, you affect them or the next person. I think in Florida, the governor, he lifted face mask mandates. So I'm guessing you can go. I'm guessing individual restaurants probably can say, well, we still want you to have a mask. I don't know. I know he lifted. Let me look that up. What all he done? Remember, he was one of the governors a couple months ago who tried to open back up.
Mm-hmm.
Then their numbers jumped down in Florida. Like he's doing something else now. Let me read what he's doing. Look at the news.
Yeah, it's still. I don't know. It's just.
Okay, I'm on NPR. It's about a week ago. It said the Florida governor lifts all COVID-19 restrictions on business statewide.
Wow.
You know, Florida's a big business state. You know, they get a lot of people on vacation and stuff. It's getting cool, man. But I guess they still. Okay, let me read this. This is from. I just bring up. I'm on NPR. NPR, I guess .com. NPR.org. It said Florida Governor Ron DeSantis said he has lifted all restrictions on businesses statewide that were imposed to control the spread of the virus that causes COVID-19. Most significant, that means restaurants and bars in the state can now operate at full capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Up to now, restaurants and bars in Florida could only serve customers indoors at 50%. I think we done that in South Carolina too, full capacity. But we still have to wear masks.
Yeah.
In the state. I don't know about Florida. Okay, DeSantis said that his new executive order lifts the restriction statewide. The local governments can keep additional limits in place, or if they justify. Okay, so different counties and cities, they want to still have certain things in place.
Right.
Every business has the right to operate, DeSantis said. Some of the locals can do reasonable regulations, but you can't just say no. DeSantis also said the order would stop cities and counties from finning people. That would say from finning people for not wearing mandated face covers. He said fines and other penalties imposed so far would be suspended.
Yeah.
Currently, Miami-Dade, Broward, and other counties in Florida have locally imposed limits on the hours of restaurants and bars and how many customers they can serve. Okay, so you're basically just saying you don't have to wear a mask, but in each city and county they can.
Mm-hmm.
And certain restaurants can also, you know, if I got a restaurant, I can say you don't have to wear a mask. I can say you can't have to wear a mask.
Yeah.
You know, my thing is, if you don't want to wear a mask, just don't go to that restaurant. Don't get upset and try to. I'm gonna go in here anyway. If they don't want you in there without a mask, just don't go. We know how people are.
Yeah.
They seen that the president got COVID. A lot of his inner circle, these senators weren't wearing masks. Some of them had masks on.
It's crazy.
Okay. That was that about. I just want to see.
Yeah.
And you see, he said something else. Like closing schools in the spring was a mistake. He also said that.
Closing or opening?
Closing the school. He
Oh
said
my
they should have
God.
just been open.
Wow.
I think it's a business thing. He want to be. Remember a couple months ago, Florida and Texas, they want to open it. They want to be the first to reopen their state. It was some states they didn't close all the way down.
Right.
And then Florida and Texas, their numbers spiked. He's trying to be the first again. Maybe the numbers will spike again. And maybe he's doing it just because of businesses are struggling
Yeah.
at 50% capacity
It's a lot of businesses are struggling.
or going out of business. Just like I told you when I was coming from work, I noticed that what's the name of the restaurant? I forgot it that fast. The breakfast restaurant.
Waffle House.
Waffle. I can't think of nothing today, man. The Waffle House. I passed by it and I've been noticing there ain't nobody out. And it looked like they closed. I saw tables and stuff on inside of it, like stacked up and boxes and stuff. Like they gonna close it down.
Yeah.
But a lot of these businesses have been affected because people ain't going out to restaurants like they used to.
Yeah.
They've been calling in. People just aren't doing that. So a lot of businesses are struggling and closing down.
Closing down. It really is. I mean, it really is. But you're trying to protect them, protect others,
Yeah.
as well as yourself and your family.
Some people, they look at it
But
as infringe on their freedom. They ain't trying to. But when they get hit with it, it's a different story.
yeah, they might have a elderly mom, elderly dad,
Yeah.
grandma.
Or even family members with, underlying health problems.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. And
So who is Chris Christie?
the former governor of New Jersey.
Okay, that's right.
And he's one of
The big dude, right?
Yeah. I don't know if he's an aide, but he was at some of them functions with Trump. I think he tested positive too.
Oh, okay. Well, somebody asked me what was the name of the spray again, and that name is Velvet Sugar. Velvet Sugar. Someone called me and asked what it was. And so,
That smell or they heard what we said on here?
Smell, I was telling them and spraying it, and I said, it smells so good, you guys. It really smells good. So
When you said it on here or when you were just wearing it?
Somebody asked me online.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Velvet Sugar, Bath and Body Works.
Yes.
It's a fine mist. Okay. It's kind of like, well, I ain't gonna say kind of like, it's not like Axe. Yeah, Bath and Body Works sell a bunch of stuff like that, don't they?
Yes.
It smells good.
Yeah. It does. I'm sorry, I got off topic.
Nah, that's
what
fine.
What were you saying, baby?
We was talking about, you were asking me about Chris Christie. What, you heard anything about?
No, I heard you say he contracted the coronavirus.
COVID. Yeah, he's former governor and he's a Trump supporter, and I don't know if he's on aid, but he was helping Trump with the debate prep. Yeah, that's him right now. He's also a former governor of New Jersey.
So what did President Trump tweeted today?
He tweeted, let me go back. Go to his Twitter. So what's up? While I look this stuff up.
I'm waiting on you to say what did he tweeted because I know people ready.
I'm going to it. Oh, talking from the stimulus.
Yeah. People.
I thought it said what he just tweeted in general.
What did he say about the stimulus?
Okay. He started back tweeting. He went
so
silent
many people
for a while.
Are waiting on that stimulus because a lot of people struggling.
He said, our great USA wants and needs stimulus. Work together and get it done. Thank you.
That's what he said.
Going well. Thank you, love. He takes like that. Doctors and nurses are all great at Walter Reed Center and others likewise incredible institutions who have joined them or amazing, tremendous progress has been made over the past 6 months fighting this plague. With their help and feeling well. He started back tweeting. It was like he didn't tweet for about half a day.
Yeah.
A day and a half. But sometimes when you're exhausted, you just gotta lay down, man. Yeah, he's just saying get it done. If he could put pressure on the Republicans in the Senate and the House, but that's still mostly going to vote there. Conscious. Yeah. And a lot of them are, conservative when it comes to the budget and with money and stuff, so they're not going to. That's just I want to be spending all that money.
Yeah, keep going on trips.
Yeah, taking little vacations.
Yeah.
Well, I think they're gonna be gone for a while again. But they still can vote remotely.
Mm-hmm.
I think they come back. It's at the 18th of October.
Wow.
It's a lot of them campaigning and stuff because they up for re-election too.
Thanksgiving around the corner.
Yeah, another month and a half. Next month, that Thursday. Ready for Thanksgiving, just to be off,
Yeah, you be off Thanksgiving. Turn around, it's gonna be Christmas.
I don't know how long we got after Christmas. I don't know how long, maybe a week and a half. It depends on how our work schedule is. So it's an interesting
Yeah.
Time.
I think I'm gonna take a extra week for
okay.
Thanksgiving.
All right. So what's on your mind right now?
Oh no, that's it, baby. That's it. I mean, I want to talk about
Go ahead.
basically, I want to talk about. That's gonna be another episode.
Mm-hmm.
You know, coupling. You know, the marriage.
Yeah.
Faith and standing strong in your marriage, and forgiveness and unforgiveness.
We should have done that today.
Yeah, but I want to talk about that in the next episode.
Yeah, we make a list so we can be structured and not be, you know, how you be thinking. Let me think for a minute. Let me look something up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the vice president debate is just Tuesday, and they wanted to sit. Cause they're supposed to be 7 feet apart.
Yeah.
Democrats, so we want to be more apart, like 12 feet or something. So they agreed to be 12 feet apart.
12 feet.
You know, when they sit on the stage or they sit down. Usually the vice president debate, they always sit down for some reason. Yeah. And they'll sit down for the president's debate usually the second and third time.
Yeah.
I don't know how far President Trump and Biden were, but that looked like that was further than 7 feet for them. They looked like they were on opposite sides of the room. They looked like they was like 20 feet. I'm gonna look that up. Cause
that was pretty far.
I'm gonna look this up on Google. What's up? What's on your mind?
Nothing. Just trying to see what's going on. What else is going on? It's just basically the big news is Trump and Melania. What's her name?
Melania.
Melania has, you know, COVID-19. That's the big news overall. You know, everything. But I know people out there continue to hear about that same thing. So, yeah. Hey, get down with the get down. Yeah.
What's up? How far was the space between President Trump and Vice President Biden during the debate?
That looked like it was about, 10 feet apart?
Yeah, they looked like they were way apart.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see the space. It's not really saying. Somebody said, could Trump have affected Biden?
Better what?
I'm just looking at this article.
I mean, that's probably why he had on all that makeup. He didn't want to show everybody he didn't feel too good.
Yeah, maybe.
Cause he looked like the sun on that thing. On that
It's not really. I don't know why I can't find this anywhere. How far were they apart?
They're not gonna say it. I mean. Oh, we're gonna have a special guest real soon. I asked the person, would they like to do an interview, to talk about, you know, their issue, his issue, dealing with, you know, a type of sickness that God healed his body. So we're gonna that's coming up real soon. So yeah, what?
Okay. I can't find it. Well, what's going on?
Yeah. So yeah, that's coming up real soon.
Okay then. I don't know. I can't find it no more. I'll probably say something about it. It might have been 6 or 10 feet apart. I think it might have been 10 feet apart. But I thought it said it somewhere. So okay. Oh, you already talked to him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I sure did.
You start interviewing, you know, friends and family that's doing things or had some experiences that we think are important to talk about. So, what's up? Anything else to add to
No, that's it.
This was a quick one. We just wanted to talk about, you know, the big news of the past couple of days. So,
yeah.
This is a short, quick one. And
yeah, it was.
Thank y'all for joining us.
Thank you.
Once again, this is Corey.
This is Patricia.
Corey and Patricia talking. Y'all have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.